Well, hello and good morning, cruisers. I am very happy to be here. I am here on location. I am at actually a alternative workplace, and I have to do a little special shout out because I was about to cancel this podcast. I said, you want to know what? Let's just wait till next week. And I woke up to a wonderful, wonderful text message from Denise from Bone Tired Travelers, pushing me along, saying, you know what? There's going to be people that are waiting for this. And I said, you want to know what, Denise? You're right. You are right. So we are going to come up here and we're going to talk about three controversial topics in the cruise and travel world. But before we do that, let me do this because it is bright and early in the morning here for the Controversy Cast number 13. And of course, I know all of you are not going to do this without some coffee. So let's bring in our mug shots and let's have a sip of coffee first. So today's sponsor is by Vic BC Live. So we have our Vic BC Live mug here. My drinking team has a trivia problem. Vic BC comes to us from the gaming and also travel community, but the gaming community, they have a wonderful bingo on Wednesday nights, and they also have a trivia on the weekends too as well. Make sure to go over and show them a little support. Let me pop this up here. Go on over and show my friends Vic BC Live some support. They do have some Wednesday beers and bingo. They do have a Saturday trivia night. And then oftentimes when nobody is live late at night, they do go live late at night to just chat and talk. This was part of my last purchase on top quality shirts. I had gotten 3 mugs, Vic BC Live, Traveling Fools, and Gutters Pub, and this is the 3rd feature. So thank you very much today, Vic BC Live, for supporting and sponsoring today's podcast, the Controversy Cast number 13. I cannot believe it. So everybody, let's take a nice big sip of our coffee and cheers to all of my cruisers out there. It's actually a bespoke blend. We have our own blend here at my hotel, which is so nice and it's delicious. So thank you, Vic BC, and thank you everybody for coming in this morning. Let's see who we have in here. As you guys can see, I can't get enough of this coffee. So let's see who has come in. Journeys with June and Brady. Good morning, Aunt June and Uncle Brady. Oh, there. I was just talking about you, Denise. Good morning, Denise. Hey, y'all. Thank you for giving me the little push along this morning that I needed. Kenny, a daily dose of the Bible, KJV, Kenneth Oates. Thank you very much, Kenny. Appreciate you. You were sharing this podcast early this morning. I saw you sharing it on all social media platforms as you always do. Thank you so much, Kenny. I much appreciate you, my friend. Denise, as you should be bowing. My brother, also named Scott, works at a hotel in Knoxville. Been a night auditor for almost 20 years. I know. I'm not a night auditor manager, but I mean, let's pray that this thing doesn't ring for the next 25 minutes. Your brother would know. Will G. Hello, Will G. Good morning. Buddy Biggs. Hello, buddy. Captain Controversy. Hope you're doing well over there in the East Coast side of things. Mountains to Sea crew. Corey and Lori. I almost called you Quarter. Corey and Lori, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, the original JT. Happy Saturday, Scott. Happy Saturday, JT. I actually have one of your videos from yesterday in my catch up, The Outside in July. I'm loving that series that you put together, JT. Honestly, I'm loving watching you and Edna and V. I'm loving watching everybody that's participating in it. I must say, you did pick probably the hottest month out of the year to do it. So I know some people are staying inside July, but I'm still loving the vlogging daily series that you guys are doing. So I'm trying to tune in every day. Cece Justin to say hi, about to head out to take my son fishing. Have a great day. Thank you, Buddy Biggs. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of your fishing content lately. Your magnet fishing. I think I caught some magnet fishing yesterday. I was in the chat. I didn't say anything though. Destination Fun, hello, Destination Fun. Good morning, Venture Cast. Good morning, good morning, Scott and everyone. Good morning, Mike. Hello, CME. Hello there, buddy. Denise, JT, June, and Brady, and Mountains to Sea crew. Well, good morning, Marsha and Kurt. Anthony on the move. Good morning, Anthony. Welcome in, my friend. Anthony, I've been thinking about this. I think I'm about to give you some hardware. Not right now, but after this podcast. Law Jones, hello, Law. Welcome in. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Absolutely. No, it's really great because they're anywhere between like 3 and 7 minute videos, so I can watch them pretty much anytime. I like watching videos on, as you can see, I have Darian on back here. I like watching YouTube videos on the TV. It just makes it easier. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. But yes, such a good series there. All right, so we are down to the bottom. Let's get right into the controversy cast number 13. Good morning, Najuma. Najuma has just come in. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's put these in ahead. I keep me in line. Okay, and let's start the controversy cast number 13. I am going to start from the bottom up. Normally, I start from the top down, but today we're going to start from the bottom up. So let's talk about MSC. Okay. And a lot of you in the chat, or at least some of you, are going to sail on MSC's new cruise ship, MSC World America. Now, this is going to come out in, I believe, April 12th of 2025. That's what they have right now set for the inaugural sailing. But if you scour the internet, they have actually teased and put up some of the pictures from the harbor outdoor park. Basically, it sits in the Aventura district on the World America, and the harbor is basically an outdoor themed park for all ages. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit of what is going to be in the harbor. So we have the aqua park that has many water slides, including a 90-foot degree drop water slide with water. They have a jaw drop, which is actually the largest dry spiral water slide at sea. So that's kind of cool. You know, you don't need any water or anything. You just kind of slide down with your, not your bare butt, but you know, you slide down dry with no water and you come out on the other side, which is really cool. You have a rock climbing wall, which is definitely being put on a lot of new ships. You have the Harbor Lighthouse, which actually emulates the MSC Ocean K lighthouse. If you guys have been over to Ocean K, so there's going to be like a replica of that lighthouse, which you can go inside. There's things to do for kids. There's activities within the lighthouse, and obviously you can take a picture with it. They have a seated family area called a family dwelling area with a lot of shade. And then they also have a cliffhanger, which is the only overwater swing at sea that is 50 meters above the sea. Now, let me show you this thing, okay? Because first of all, you would never catch controversial cruising dead on this thing. But look at this thing. Look at that. I mean, I, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I am at a loss for words that people would even want to try this. Okay, yeah, it looks cool that you're swinging back and forth. But I don't know. For me, what if the seatbelt comes out? What if a nut or a bolt? I mean, have you guys seen Final Destination 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, or 8? I mean, I'd rather be swinging inside the ship with a tequila than outside the ship holding my whatever for dear life. I don't know. I want to know, would you guys try this? Is anything here for the World America Harbor interesting to you? Is the lighthouse interesting? Are you like, I can't wait to hang myself over this cliffhanger, swinging swing? I can't wait to go on the jaw drop, which is the water slide, which is the dry water slide, which looks amazing. There is also other dry water slides, but this is claimed to be the biggest dry water slide at sea. So let's see what you guys have to say, and let's see who else has come in here. CME Traveling says MSC is the future. I could almost agree on that. I see that the new harbor family, I see that new harbor family area exactly like a mini lighthouse. Yes, exactly like the lighthouse that they have on the Ocean Cay. They did that on purpose, kind of trying to connect the dots there between MSC and obviously their more Flagstaff ships like the World America is going to be. So, yes, 110%. Uh, Addicted to ships and trip. Andy, good morning. Good morning from Capitol Hill, Seattle. I love Seattle. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. Howdy, everyone. Cruises and meetups don't count against vacation time. Please, Paul, tell my bosses that. As I am out. I am so out. How do you push yourself without anything under your feet? Well, so you don't push it. It's all mechanical. So basically, it's like that ride. There's somebody there, obviously manning the station, but you sit in, you strap yourself in, you put the little bar over yourself, and then they press a button, and it starts to pendulate, back and forth, slow. It's not like the carnival ride that, the pirate ship that goes back and forth, but somewhat of the same kind of manner where it's mechanical, where it will swing you to some certain degree where you're not going over the ship too much. But for me, I don't know. Too crazy. My aunt says I would do it. I had a feeling you would do it. Me and Uncle Brady will be watching you from the sidelines. I don't think Uncle Brady will do it, but maybe if he does, I don't know. You got a partner there, but not me, Aunt June. I'm sorry. I'm not going on that thing. All right, so that is about MSC's World America Harbor. I don't know if any of you guys are going on the World America. I believe CME Traveling might have plans to go on the World America. I did have plans to go on the World America. Unfortunately, I had to actually cancel that cruise because something else came up during that time point. So I won't be going on the inaugural, but hopefully Richard, if you're listening to this, hopefully after you go on the inaugural, you will like it so much that you'll take me on the inaugural or on the World America at some point in 2025 because I really want to try MSC. And as Kurt and Marcia said, they are definitely a rising star in the cruise industry. If not, they are definitely taking over or starting to take over with as many dots as they're connecting. They're doing a lot of things really well. I think they're looking at other cruise lines and saying, hey, what can we do here to get more and more people, Americans, on our ships? So, and CME's Traveling says, yes, we will go. We will be going live from the inaugural on Embarkation Day of World America. We will definitely have our notifications on. My notifications are always on for you guys. CME Traveling with the always bell. So I will definitely be watching that. All right, so let's move on right along here. Let's go on up and let's talk about cruisers refusing to debark a ship. Okay, and now this is the Costa Serenia of the Concordia class. Okay, this was a 5-day sailing from Taiwan. Now, unfortunately, just like we deal with here in the States, there was inclement weather. There was actually a typhoon. Okay, so more than inclement weather, this thing was a typhoon. Okay, so typhoon Gamey, okay, was s- basically disrupting all of the sailings going out of that Taiwan area. Now, unfortunately, this Concordia or this Costa Serenia had to be brought back to home or uh, back to a port to get the passengers safely back on land. But unfortunately, they had to disembark a day earlier. So instead of getting back July 25th, which was their 5-day cruise, it got cut to a 4-day cruise and they got back to a port in Taiwan, which unfortunately was not the home port, but it was a port in Taiwan. They got back July 24th. Now, many of the passengers took a stand for themselves. And they sat in the public corridor area right before you get off the ship. And they sat there and they basically picketed and rioted and said, we're not getting off the ship. We're not leaving. We're not getting off. You can't do anything about it. And it was probably about a couple hundred of them from what I read. Didn't really get the exact number, but there were a couple hundred people sitting in the corridors saying, we're not leaving. Give us a refund. We're not leaving. Give us a refund. We're not supposed to leave till tomorrow. Actually, they weren't saying all that because they were probably speaking in Taiwan, but they were saying, we want our money back. We're not getting off. We're not getting off. Now, for me, unfortunately, things like this happen, right? cruises get canceled. You miss ports, right? They did actually miss another port too as well, and had another sea day, and things happen on cruises. Now, for me, I don't know. I kind of want to know, is this unruly cruise behavior? Is it unruly to get 100 or more people together to say we're not leaving because we're supposed to leave tomorrow? Things happen, guys. I mean, would I want to be on the ship till the 25th? Absolutely. But I'm not going to sit in a main area and say, well, Costa, try to get me off the ship. Go ahead. I'm not leaving. I'm holding my chair. I'm not doing that. I don't know. It just seems wrong to me. There are things that are out of our control, out of the cruise line's control, and to act like that in an upright and saying we're not leaving is just outrageous to me. Now, I know they were really upset about what they had gotten back. All of the cruisers on that sailing got $100 back, and they got transportation from Keelung, which was about 300 and something miles away from Kaohsiung. You could guys tell them they're really not that Asian, but Kaohsiung. Okay, so about 300 miles away in Taiwan, they were going to bust them back or get them back, pay for their transportation back, and give everybody $100 onboard credit or future cruise credit. I don't know. Is that enough for an uproar? Is that enough for you to sit out in the piano lounge and say, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not going until tomorrow? Like, I don't know. For me, it just sounds like baby acts and unruly cruise behavior by cruise passengers, rude cruise behavior. I don't know. We've been hearing more and more of this, but this to me, it opened up my eyes. I was like, what? They're not going to leave? Now, end of the story, they did end up leaving because security came on, they got them off, and whatever, all 100 people, they ended up leaving. They took the $100 onboard credit. But I don't know, man. It just, something about that just doesn't sit with me right. Hello, AR Patriot. Welcome in. AR Patriot 1776. Welcome in. Absolutely CME traveling. That's right. They won't leave the ship. They wouldn't leave the ship. Honestly, they were like picketing. They didn't have signs or anything, but they were picketing. Hello, Luciano. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Luciano, my friend, in real life friend. Law Jones. I would refuse to leave too. You can't drop me off anytime, anywhere. And I mean, honestly, I can see both sides of this story. You know, I wouldn't be one of those, but I could see that side of the story, Law, that, you know, you can't just drop me off anywhere. They were definitely trying to keep your safety in mind because this typhoon, it turned into a category 2 hurricane, and it was definitely causing some uproar in the seas. So they wanted to make sure everybody was safe. But again, I don't know. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of back and forth on this. Andy says, I get it's a shame ports got pulled and it came in early, but I don't get the guest anger. I don't either. And it was like not one. It was like a bunch. Hey, Scott Ferenzi Ray, Keisha, did you go live? I've been waiting. I rewatched your live from yesterday right before Darian was on the TV. And if you're going to go live, I will raid you after this. You let me know. Ferenzi raid. Oh, hello, Elisa. Welcome in. Welcome in. Was Key Largo the home port? No, actually. So this went out of Taiwan, and the home port was Kaohsiung in Taiwan. So it was a Taiwan to Taiwan cruise. It was yeah. Fine every one of them. If they continue, ban them. Yeah, CME, definitely. 110%. I'm sure something like that happened, especially with the people who got this whole group together to say, hey, we're not going to leave the ship. Come with us. We're just going to sit and pick it. I'm sure they got it. Yeah, definitely. No one controls the weather. They don't. They really don't. Yeah, Luciano. Yeah. Hello, Sweets. Welcome in, Sweets. Mountains to Sea says there should have been something more than $100 onboard credit. Right. And that's exactly what they were saying. They were saying we should have gotten more than $100 onboard credit. We want our money back. We want our port taxes and fees back for that day. We want more than $100 because $100 is not going to cover missing an entire day and dropping us off back in Keelung, Taiwan. So definitely understand that. I would not want to be on the ship during the typhoon. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. And they kept this sailing going as long as they possibly could, and they veered away from it. But what I was reading, they veered away from the typhoon, and the typhoon kind of veered towards them. They thought it was going to go the other way, and it went towards them, which is why they had to keep chasing it out of Taiwan and drop them off at Keelung before it got too bad. So yes. Keisha said, not live yet, only a little after 7. Cabo Day, yay. Okay, so I will definitely be watching that. I will be working in a couple hours, but Keisha and Lisa go live, or they'll go live from the Frenzy. I'm there. Don't tell my bosses. Onboard credit, they're not on board. I knew more to spend it. Yeah, or it was future cruise credit too, Law. So it was future cruise credit or onboard credit that could be applied to a future sailing is what they were saying. But I don't know. That makes me not want to sail with Costa. That was a Taiwan-based cruise. So, I mean, there are definitely limited sailings over there in Taiwan. But again, I don't know. That just rubs me the wrong way. Good morning, Scott McNeil. Good morning, everyone lurking from work. I will definitely be doing the same very shortly. All right, let's get on to our last topic, and our topic that you saw on the thumbnail, because I wanted to bring this out. It is about Virgin Voyages. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Virgin Voyages and the fact that kids sail free. That's right. You heard me. Virgin Voyages, the adult-only cruise line, is now saying kids sail free. Tell me how kids sail free on an adult-only line. Now, they're saying that kids will sail free till the end of 2024. Now, Sir Richard Branson, you don't know who Richard Branson is. Sir Richard Branson and the marketing team have come up and done it again. I want you out there to be the judge. So they are now announcing that young adults from the ages of 18 to 26, who are young adults, okay? Young adults. Let's just put that out there, okay? They are selling the bonding experience between parents and kids, young adults, before they go to college. So they're saying, hey, all of you adults who loved Virgin, bring on your young adults before they go to college, so you can have the last time at sea with them before you send them to their dorm room. What? What? I mean, you never have been a family fun cruise line before. And now all of a sudden you're worried about my kids going to college? Or my young adults going to college? Okay, and then they came back and they said, wait. If you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to sail. Virgin, did you just pull that out of your butt? Because it sounds like it. If you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to sail. On Virgin Voyages, they didn't put that in there, but marketing team, you should have put that in there on Virgin Voyages. It still has me scratching my head. You know, I don't know any of you that have sailed on Virgin. It's definitely piquing my curiosity of being, an adult only line, being, kind of that exclusivity line where there's kind of risque and play and, back and forth. And I'm single, so it definitely kind of piqued that interest for me. But again, now they're kind of trying to dip into that family fun cruise market where it's like, hey, bring your 18 to 26-year-old before you send them to college or before they're off your medical plan. Because what is that, like 26 when you're off your mom and dad's medical plan? And you can be a sailor on Virgin Voyages. I don't know. But wait. Here's the cap of all of it, right? You have to call Sailor Services in order to book this. Okay, so it's any sailing between July 23rd and December 31st of 2024, as long as it's booked by August 23rd. If you book it by August 23rd and you have a young adult in the ages of 18 to 26, they can sail for free. Now, they don't get any like drink packages or they don't get anything, like extra. It's just the cruise fare. You get to cruise for free as a young adult on Virgin through 2024. I don't know. I don't fall in that age range. Maybe I'm a little jealous, but for me, Doesn't make sense. You have a company that has always been adult friendly, and now here they are trying to take a little market share and try to be a family friendly cruise line, saying, wait, leave your 17-year-old at home. We don't want your 17-year-old. We want your 18 to 26-year-old. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what you guys have to say. Joyful Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's see. Yes, definitely a play on words. 110%. When I saw this, my eyes went right to it. Virgin Voyages, kids sail free. What the? Is that a typo? Is that a typo? Destination Fun says, I wish I was in my 20s again. I know, me too. Me too. Some of these ships are not adult only. I have talked to the kid. I have talked to the kids that are on board. Yeah, 110%. Sweet says, sounds stupid to me. I know, right? Doesn't make sense. Addicted to Ships say they certainly know how to play the media. Huge marketing ploy, right? And that's exactly why I said Sir Richard Branson and the marketing team has done it again. Done it again. I just don't understand the cross marketing between being an adults only and now saying, hey, young adults, come on for free. Like, it's just I don't know. Yes, Law, we've been to adults only resorts and seen kids say 13 to 18 years old. Yeah. Adults? No, I don't think so. And Law says, is 18 to 26 a kid? I mean, young adult, kid, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Baffles me, to be honest with you. Gavin, good morning, Gavin. This is Money for Nothing, Chicks for Free. And Marjorie, good morning, Marjorie. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so I don't know. For me, it just doesn't, the dots didn't connect for me. I thought it was a play on words for sure. I think it was an attention grabber. I think they are definitely suffering within the cruise industry market. Unfortunately, now that you have all of these bigger ships coming out like the World America, you have Carnival who just teased they're doing 3 or 4 more, 5 more ships before 2033. I mean, you have Royal Caribbean who is connecting every single dot that there is to connect for the marketing team. And then you have Virgin Voyages down here just kind of floating in the bottom of the toilet, just like, I don't know, what do we market next? Because we don't have people filling up our sailings. Now, with that said, I do have some friends that do sail on Virgin or have been on Virgin Voyages and do enjoy them. So is there a cruise line for everybody? Yes, there's a cruise line for everybody. But as far as what Virgin Voyages is trying to do and trying to climb up out of the toilet and up out of the ranks, I mean, MSC and Royal and Carnival, it just keeps on kicking Richard Branson down like, boom, 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 and he just keeps on going down the poop ladder. So I don't know. For me, if I was going to try one of the cruise lines that I was talking about, I would definitely just try MSC, sorry, had a brain fart. MSC over Virgin Voyages, but both have definitely piqued my interest, but definitely MSC more than anything else. I mean, I know CME travels on MSC, Bill goes on MSC, my friend Richard goes on MSC, and of course, they admit that it may not be the best cruise line in the world, but for the value of the money and what they give you and how new they are to the North American market, they are impressed. So I can't wait to get myself on a MSC ship. Bone tired travelers just said Norwegian just called me. Put them on hold, Denise. No, I'm just joking. That's where our rock and roll cruise is. But so before I go, I always forget this. Thank you everybody for coming in. And let me just quickly say this. So there have been so many of you that have requested and messaged me and said, congratulations on monetization. Congratulations on 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. What are you doing for it? The same thing that I do every week. My Wednesday live, my Thursday live, my Friday live, and my Saturday live. You're doing a party? It's a party for what? Monetization party. It's not about me. And I said, you want to know what? That's right. It's not about me. So, in fact, I am going to have a monetization party geared for all of you. That's right. So let me pop this up here. We're going to have a monetization party. I don't know exactly when it's going to be yet, but there are going to be 3 giveaways. There's going to be 3 announcements, and there is going to be a 50-50 raffle within that. wonderful monetization party. So I will tell you more details about that. I don't want to dip too much. I don't know exactly when it is going to be, but by request, I've been requested to hold it off until Carnival Cruise Addicts gets back from their party. They are. You see how I always have snots in the morning? They they are one of my top mods, and I know that they would be very mad if I had a monetization party and they were not part of it. So, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Chris and Liz, you are traveling today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful cruise. I will wait to do this monetization party till I get back, excuse me, till you get back. But yes, there will be 3 giveaways, 3 announcements, a 50-50 raffle, and a whole bunch of fun by Captain Controversy. So thank you everybody for coming in here. Let me just see. Jet lag is a drag, but it's good to be on PST. That's right. You are on PST. Thank you, Andy. Ford Man is in the house. Thank you so much, Ford Man. Appreciate you and appreciate every single one of you that have come in to talk to me for 8:30 boogers. CMA just said, yes, I know. 8:30 boogers. You can expect that every single week. I will be back here on Wednesday with Warmstrong, and I will be back here right next week with the Controversy Cast number 14. It would have been 13 had it not been for Denise. So thank you, Denise, for pushing my butt this morning and getting me here in front of everyone. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you later. And hello and goodbye, Craig and Michelle from Cruise Life TV. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Denise, and appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Go out there, do something that makes you smile, and please be great because we know that you can. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Love ya.